Alright, so The Fall Guy. This film was exactly as advertised. In the trailer, it didn't look like it was going to take itself too seriously. It just looked like it was going to be a lot of fun. And I will say right off the bat, me and my mate that went to this film, we both agreed that this was the most fun we'd have watching a movie in the theater since probably Fast 10. I was scared that it was going to try and take itself too seriously. Like this Ryan Gosling character was literally going to turn into like James Bond or something. But he is that in a way, but they make sure they keep their comedic spin on it. It's never serious throughout. Every single moment in this film has a comedic element to it. It's never 100% serious, which worked perfectly. Him and Emily Blunt had amazing chemistry on screen. So every single scene with them, you believed. It was always like awkward in a way, but it looked very organic. It didn't look like they were acting. It was done super well. The story itself is pretty self-explanatory. The trailer basically gives it all away. Ryan Gosling's a stunt double to this very famous actor. The actor goes missing. Gosling's character has to try and find him so they can finish this movie. But the film actually takes a bit of a turn, and I didn't expect it to go in the way that it did. They try and bring a little more of a mystery element to it. Like, you try and figure out what happened to this actor, and what actually happens I did not expect at all. Normally, I see these sorts of things coming from a mile away because movies normally follow the exact same fucking formula. But this one here genuinely surprised me. The action itself was so much fun. And again, it doesn't take itself too seriously. There's this scene where they're in like the back of a truck, big garbage truck, like the big fucking metal thing. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's detached from the main vehicle and it's spinning along the ground, and they're having a full-on fist fight in this thing. And that scene is ridiculous. It's basically Fast and Furious-like, but it was perfect. It worked for this film. As I said, it does not take itself seriously at all, and that's why it worked so well. And this film basically is a love letter to stuntmen. Stuntmen don't get enough recognition. They don't get paid fuck all unless you're a big time one. But stuntmen are what makes these movies look good. In the end credits, there's footage of all the stuntmen performing the stunts for this film. And some of them are fucking wild. Like, they flip a car 9 times, and there's a guy in this car fucking flipping 9 times, and it is mental. One of my favorite aspects of the film is that it was basically a film within a film. They're filming this movie, and you get to go on that process with the filmmakers within the movie, if that makes sense. So for me, the story worked hell well. The acting was great. The comedy was fantastic. Again, it all looked so organic. The jokes didn't seem forced. It didn't look like Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling were just reading a script. It looked super organic and came off super organic. The movie was just such a good time. It was hilarious, amazing action. I can't wait to buy this. And I will say, without a doubt, this is my favorite film of the year so far. No doubt about it. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I did not expect to enjoy this film as much as I did, but it was just an awesome time. So I highly recommend going to see this. If you've seen the film, let me know what you think, and thanks always for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.